To do a mail merge, you start off with a letter that contains the basic information that you want people to know without actually writing in your fields. So you start with a letter, and then the other thing you need is a set of data. So your data is normally going to be in a spreadsheet. So in this particular case, I created an Excel spreadsheet with some addresses in it. I wanted to make sure that my data was clean and that everything was spelled correctly and all the information was correct on it before I started using it. Otherwise, it would put incorrect information in my letters. So when here's the base of my letter, I'm going to select Start Mail Merge, and I want to make letters. So now that I've started my mail merge, the next thing it wants me to do is select the recipients. So I'm going to click on Select Recipients. I've already made a list, so I'm going to use an existing list that I've made. If it's a list that I'm using over and over again, I could just pick that list as long as it's a list that you know which one it is. And I'm going to say OK. Now I'm going to start adding in my fields. Now the date won't be a field. We'll just put today's date on it. And then the first thing I want to do is put the return address in. So I'm going to click on the drop down by Insert Merge field and put first name. Then I have to make a space. And then I'll put in last name, just like I was typing something. Hit return. I'll insert the street address. Hit return again. I'll insert the city, comma, space, state, space, and the zip. Now I want to put their name in the letter. So after dear, I'm going to add a space and put in their first name and their last name. First name, space, last name. Thank you for your help this week. I'm looking forward to seeing you next week on. And I'm going to go get my merge field for the next date of service. So now I have the letter all set up, and the people whose names are in my spreadsheet will automatically be filled out into these letters. So once I've done that, I can preview it, or I can just hit finish and merge. We'll go ahead and just click finish and merge, but if you want to preview it, then that gives you the chance to edit it if you need to. So finish and merge. I'm going to say edit individual documents. If I knew everything was great, I could go ahead and say print or send them in an email if I had an email field. So I'm going to say do all of them. So here's a letter to me, and there's Carl, and all my letters are individually done based on what I did in my mail merge.